I gotta tell you something and I don't know how to break it.
Why? Is something the matter? What? Tell me what's the matter.
I just don't think we should see each other anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm sorry. There's just something missing for me and I don't know what it is.
What do you mean something missing? Something missing from me?
Yeah.
Can you say what is missing from me?
Well, no. Maybe you could guess a few things I could try.
I mean, is it my looks? Or my personality? Or something like that?
No, it has nothing to do with the fact that you're short. It has nothing to do with the fact that you're not bright enough. It has nothing to do with the fact that your teeth are in bad shape.
So what then? I don't understand.
The relationship isn't going anywhere.
I mean, I love you and you love me.
It's not because I don't love you.
And you love me.
No, I don't. But that's not the reason why. Just something is missing. I'm interested in so many vital political things.
Me too. That's what binds us together.
But I want to work with pygmies in Africa and lepers on a leper colony. I just don't think that you...
I love leprosy. If that's what you're asking me. I like leprosy, I like cholera, I like all major skin diseases.
You're immature, Fielding.
How am I immature?
Well, emotionally, sexually, and intellectually.
Yeah, but what other ways?
Well, then maybe it's my fault. Maybe I just can't give.
What do you mean you can't give? Then why don't you receive and I give?
Well, I can't receive. My trouble is I'm receiving and receiving and receiving, and I'm not able to give or to receive.
But I would like to give if only you could receive.
I told you I can't give and I can't receive. It's not gonna work out. I'm sorry. Bye.
Don't worry about me, sweetheart. I'm like a cat. I'll always wind up on my feet.
Hi, I'm your neighbor. I'm looking for my cat. I can't find my cat.
Is that all?
Yes, that's all. I happen to really freaking like my cat, okay? I happen to be worried about him and his whereabouts and the fact that he, my only friend, might be freezing to death. Also, I haven't slept in 30 hours, in which I've either been driving in the middle of a horizontal sleet or performing hard physical labor in the middle of a horizontal sleet. And you know, I haven't had much time to take care of my emotional needs, which I usually do by petting something furry. So if I'm not in a good place right now, if you think I'm overreacting to something as trivial as the misplacement of a cat, kindly excuse this hysterical female. But yes, that's all.
You're not making any sense.
Sense? To hell with sense. What do we want with sense? We're all crazy. Don't look at me as if I'd gone nutty. I'm talking sense. Who wants to look at life as it is, if they can help it? Life is... It's like a bank of fog in which you hide and lose yourself. For a second you see, and in seeing the secret are the secret. For a second there is meaning, and then the hand lets the veil fall, and you're alone. Lost in the fog again. And you go forward into nowhere for no good reason. Sense. It's so damned crazy. It's like the three Gorgons in one. You look in their faces and you turn to stone. Or it's Pan. You look at him and you die. And you have to go on living as a ghost. It's nuts. It's completely nuts. And you never realize it until one day you find yourself living in hell. Son, this is your duty to your country.
Sergeant, I have no responsibility to my country. Does my country care about me? And what exactly is this country? Because if you ask me, I don't have much to do with it. Give me something I can put my finger on and tell me that's my country. A bunch of long faces in Washington, couple of monuments, killing people everywhere. I can't put my finger on any of that. Don't tell me it's my responsibility. You can't just take a man out of civilian life and plop him in the army. I pay my taxes, I do my jury duty, I recycle. My responsibility to my country is to keep my nose clean. And if I do that, you leave me alone. I just want to go along my own way and die. And when I go, I'm paying for my own funeral. No, sir. I won't be caught playing in any of your war games.
He ain't no chic, that's no great physique, and Lord knows he ain't got the smarts. But look at that soul, I tell you that hole is a whole lot greater than the sum of his parts. And if you knew him like me, I know you'd agree. What if the world slandered my name? Why, he'd be right there, taking the blame. He loves me so, and it all suits me fine. That sunny, funny, honey, hubby of mine.
Olga, I need to tell you something. My soul is so tired. I'll confess to you, and then I'll never talk about it again. Right now. It's my secret, but you must know. I love that man. The one you've just seen, that's the simple truth. I love Vershinin. First, he seemed strange to me. Then I felt pity for him. Then I fell in love with him. I fell in love with his words, his voice, his unhappiness, his girls. What am I supposed to do? I love him. It's my fate, and he loves me. It's terrifying. But is it wrong? When you read a story, it's also inevitable, predictable. But when you yourself fall in love, you understand that nobody knows anything, and everyone has to make their own way. I've made my confession. Now I'll shut up.
Hey, I'm watching that.
No, I cut you off, remember? You're not allowed to watch that stuff.
It soothes me and I need it. Don't judge me.
I'm not judging you. I'm disciplining you.
I did nothing wrong. My mother...
Stop. I just spent 40 minutes calming your mother down, and she will be here soon. You need to be a big girl and face your big girl problems.
I've decided I won't see her.
Excuse me, what?
I'm grieving my father's death. My mother brought a man with her to a meeting about the estate. That is so insulting to my father.
Your father's dead. His feelings don't matter.
Max,
Susanna, You made a big scene in the lobby. You made your point.
I won't see her.
So, how's this gonna go? I go to dinner with your mother and her man friend. You stay here and cry while she takes all the money?
You would never let that happen.
You know, I might. I don't like this weepy, wah wah thing you're doing. I don't respect it.
Max, I'm grieving.
Negotiations are all about who has the biggest dick in the room. Be sad, grieve, but do it with a big dick.
Grieve with a big dick?
Yeah.
That's not possible.
Charles Bronson in Death Wish, Rambo, Mrs. Voorhees in Friday the 13th.
None of those people are real, Max.
Susanna, you gotta get a hold of yourself. Clock strikes midnight, you can regress. Light your vanilla candle and write in your dream journal. Until then, you're a soldier. Fix yourself up.
In one of my textbooks, I read about these families. Craziest thing, Max. When someone in the family is in pain, the other family members do this thing called nurture. You ever heard of that?
No. No crying. Big dick.
Hey, can I talk to you? Alyssa, I'm in love with you. Truly. I know you think of me as just a friend, and crossing that line is the furthest thing from an option you'd ever even consider, but I had to say it. And if bringing this to light means we can't hang out anymore, then that hurts me, but I couldn't let another day go by without getting it out there, regardless of the outcome. Which, by the look on your face, is to be the inevitable shoot down, which I'll accept. But I know a part of you is hesitating, just for a moment. That means you feel something too. All I ask is that you not dismiss that, at least for 10 seconds. Alyssa, there isn't another person on this fucking planet who makes me feel half the man I am when I'm with you. And if we never talk again after tonight, then please know that I am forever changed because of who you are and what you meant to me. I love you.
On the dark Oh! Will you stop that? I mean it, Albert. You gotta stop sneaking up on me like that. You're not dead. Well, okay, you're dead, but you're not here. Well, you're here, but not really. Ugh. See what you did? I look like weird old Bertha who lives at the dump and has a pet rat. Ugh. Why am I even talking to you? I'm not gonna be crazy, Albert. Do you understand? I'm not gonna be a crazy person. I'm gonna be perfectly normal. Or as near to that as I can fake. And I'm not gonna waste my time talking to my dead husband anymore. Christ. I used to make fun of you for talking to yourself all the time. Now I'm doing it. Only, what's worse is, I'm talking to myself and there's somebody here. And he's dead. Go away, Albert. Doodle-doo-doo-doo on the Clive Drive. Ooh.
If the head were smaller, if the tail were longer, if he faced the water If the paws were hidden, if the neck were darker, if the back were curved, more like the parasol.
There's only so much attention a dog can take. Being alone on Sunday, rolling around in mud and dirt.
Begging a bone on Sunday, settling for a spoiled dessert.
Everything's worth it.
Sunday.
The day off. Oh,
Something fuzzy, something furry, something pink that someone tore up in a hurry.
what's the model in the middle?
Oh, that's the bottle where the poodle did the piddle. Woof.
The law is laid upon us when as kids we first ask why. Our parents set the rules when 'cause I said so they reply. And though I thought I hated them, I'd scream with all my might. The next time that I had a choice, gee whiz, I did what's right. No, I never snuck a drink, I never stole a pack of Kools, 'cause the game ain't worth winning when you're breaking all the rules. Or else we're living in the wild, wild west. God's keeping score, you don't wanna fail that test. You thumb your nose right at the life for which I strive, but those rules, those laws keep us alive.
Grace, can you please get off the couch?
I wish I could, but I can't because I have lost the ability to move.
Grace, he'll be here any minute. We need to straighten up. I want my patient to feel welcome and comfortable.
I can't let you have the couch. I need it.
And you can have it, except for Tuesdays at 4 p.m. when I use it for therapy, which is right now.
You seem tense.
Look, the principal can't know that his son is my first official patient. I just want things to go well. It's uncertain right now whether or not this is gonna be a permanent thing.
You need a boyfriend so badly.
No, I don't.
This 24-year streak is a real accomplishment, don't get me wrong, but enough is enough. You need to go to a bar or a website, or maybe your patient could be your boyfriend. I mean, clearly you're trying hard to impress him.
I'm not trying to impress him. I'm trying to seem like a professional. I'm trying to not seem like a therapist whose home office is a dirty couch that smells like tears.
I bet he's gonna be hot. I mean, we know his dad was a total fuck. What's your patient's name?
Zach?
I think you should make Zach your boyfriend.
Zach is 18 years old and he's my patient. So, in conclusion, dating him is the stupidest thing I could do.
There's often a fine line between the stupidest thing you could do and the sexiest thing you could do.
Grace, please?
Okay, I'll move this time. But just know that I really like the couch, and I really resent having to relocate.
Thank you.
I'm not doing that.
Listen to me, Lee. You've got to do this. Now. You won't get another chance. Murder is a tawdry little crime. I know a lot about you, Lee. Lee Harvey Oswald. You want what everybody wants. To be appreciated, to be valued, right? Isn't that it? Forget it. You've got to give it up. It's never gonna happen. Attention must be paid. It's from a play, Lee, about a salesman, a man very much like you. Let me tell you something, Lee. I'm an actor, and I'm a pretty good one, but Willy Loman is a part that I could never play. And I don't think that you should have to play it either. I've seen the future, Lee, and you are in it. You're finally going to get your wish. People are going to hate you. They'll hate you with a passion. Imagine people having passionate feelings about Lee Harvey Oswald. You have the power of Pandora's box. Open it.
Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time he'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry away. He will hold me fast. I'll be home at last. Not a loser anymore, like the last time and the time before. Everybody loves a winner, so nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. All the odds are in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gotta happen sometime. Maybe this time I'll win.
Is that really what you want?
My noble father, I do perceive here a divided duty. To you I am bound for life and education, and both do learn me how to respect you. But there's my husband. And so much duty as my mother showed to you, preferring you before her father, so much I challenge that I may profess due unto the Moor, my lord. My heart subdued even to the very quality of my lord. I saw Othello's visage in his mind, and in his honors and his valiant parts did I my soul and fortunes consecrate. If I be left behind, and he go to the war, the rights for which I love him are bereft me, and I a heavy interim shall support by his dear absence. Let me go with him.
What's next?
Holy shit!
Excuse me, sir, do you happen to know what time it is?
Steve, what?
Wait! Before you say another word, I have something wonderful to tell you.
What are you doing in my apartment, Steve?
Oh, it's okay. Ginny let me in. How did the audition go?
What are you doing in my apartment, Steve?
You weren't right for the part, were you?
Never mind.
Jerry, it doesn't matter. Wait until I tell you what I got.
Not now. Please. What happened to the can of chunky turkey soup?
I ate it. It was delicious.
You ate the can of chunky turkey soup? The soup that has become almost impossible to locate in this part of the city? That turkey soup?
My God, it was only a can of soup.
It was only a can of soup? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Guess what word you left out?
I have no idea.
Take a guess.
But I don't know.
What's the word?
Wouldn't happen to be swordfish, would it?
My. The word is my. My. It was only my can of soup.
You are really angry.
Oh, yeah? How can you tell? I mean, as an actor, it's important that I be able to tell such things. Come on. How can you be sure that I'm angry?
Stop it. You sound just like Jackie Gleason.
Don't you ever tell me I sound like Jackie Gleason.
I'm sorry, that was the wrong thing to say.
Don't you ever tell that to me again. Now I have a headache.
Will you please just let me tell you what I have to tell you?
Sure. Fine.
Okay. So, there's this girl I work with, and she knows I'm a writer. And this morning she tells me if I ever have an idea for a comedy sitcom, she has contacts with Norman Lear. We'll never have to work in the office again. Woohoo!
Steven, I hate to tell you this. You're fantasizing again.